able to kind of win more clutches. Of course, that's another way to win the Counter-Strike game, but here we go. Bush coming in through Porch into the A-bomb site. Letney can't quite find the... Okay, well, there you go. Finds one of the last bullet. That was pretty easy. Also picks up one as well, but the bomb site is lost, and North will get a guaranteed plant, which is always very nice. Now all they have to do is close the round as Hunter next and Esperanto start to bear down, start to knock on the door of the A site once again.
Kiabi coming in from the back. Esperanto taken out, leaves Hunter in an awkward spot, but he's got a CZ75, which won't help because he'll get shot in the face. Next to now, 1 versus 3, trying to avoid getting tagged from other players, but he'll be traded.
Refresh that mid-smoke, but North will flash straight through it. He's going to be careful, he's quite exposed here, and he will be eliminated as Valde and Co take position. That's a bomb down and spotted, so CR4ZY could cause more problems here.
Bomb's been collected again by Gade, who's in the arch position. We've got 2 CTs in the library, but...
Quite enough. Obviously, the top 4, 5, 6 teams are really good at making sure that they...
North, we've got Molotovs into the site, but surely they don't commit through the smoke. That would be absolute madness. And here is the madness. They're going for it. There's splashes all over the place, but Kiabi is the one with the angle, and AZ will take out Esperanto by the barbecue. By his own barbecue, as opposed to the barbecue position, which is where Yugi's more or less planting at the moment. Well then, what did CR4ZY do now? At this point, Nexa may want to just try and hold on to his Kevlar. That's a solid $650 in the bank, which he could... Oh, they haven't smoked off CT, actually. Probably deliberately. They don't smoke it off, then CR4ZY can't save. Sometimes you're in a position where you move towards the B bomb site, but you've got to use that T smoke to just move away again. But North won't give it to them. You can see Yugi's got one in the hole. But they want to take them out instead. Beautiful stuff, and they're getting the kill bonus with the SMGs as well. So Esperanto's got 4,400 later on. 3-0 for North, looking to break the first buy of CR4ZY.
Moving on for that mid-take here, looking to go very quickly into it. That's not going to be a good look here for CR4ZY. Now down to Otto with that AWP, getting shot in the back. And he's going to take him out as he turns to deal with that. So this is instant save territory for CR4ZY. They did not start this one off well. And yeah, as you say, you know, we talk about the importance.
2 weapons. We shall see what they choose to do. No hero AWP situation. We'll see if they can ruin the time for the timing of North. We saw North making a play through smoke grenades on B earlier on as a crossfire here for CR4ZY, but it does not last very long. The trades are good for now, but now it's a disaster. Otto with 2K with the Deagle on short. Second and third kills of the round for him, leaving Valde alone. The fast play is not quite working out this time. The shadow advantage won't be enough. He has no idea where Letney's coming from. Down in the middle of mid with the CZ. Oh, he moves second mid just in time. So important. That would have been a horrible trade, although maybe winnable. Going towards the apartments now, but where will Valde go? Letney could be coming from anywhere. Where does he feel comfortable going? He hasn't reloaded because it would concede his position, Valde. So he's got 6 bullets in his gun. You can see Letney not getting too curious. He stopped before he gets to the end of apartments, and it might be a smart play. Oh, the Molotov. Beautiful stuff. He's going forward, Letney, and he's just about going to get there. A little awkward, but he finds the frag. And it is
stuff that gives him a nice opportunity to disrupt the success of North. And we have a pick from Otto straight away. What a way to set the tone to round number 6.
The lurker towards Banana has been lost. Minute 35 on the clock, and you can see that Valde is moving into position for a short, for a flashbang to burst from the balcony. Again, North keep it simple. They move pretty damn fast, but it's not working out on this occasion. Will they be able to change the pace in the rounds to come now? That is the question.
Emphasis towards there. And Otto, is he going to go deep with this peek? He does. Seeing down pit, and it's going to get punished by Gade on that Krieg. Not sure what angle Gade had. I think maybe he popped up from the crawl space.
Shots through the smoke. We've got counters though from the coffin position, which will slow things down, but Hunter is completely exposed. Nexa just faces an entire North squad, and that is how they win rounds on Inferno North. The entire team facing one player on the B bomb site, getting...
I mean, Otto didn't even see where he died from, so you don't have any information. So the longer you wait if you're North, the more time...
Got 2 players in a short position, but nobody boosted.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Sorry, Esperanto out. Esperanto goes for the peek, the flick shot connects, he needs to hit more there, but he will whiff the second shot and now falls behind the smoke. The flashbang to cover his retreat. And the bomb can go down. Will there be a wallbang attempt coming in from Esperanto here? That can be pretty vital. We'll find it though. Ooh, some damage there through the smoke, but Letney can't know any of that. So it will be another save round here for the likes of CR4ZY. Esperanto's deep behind enemy lines, though, and there is a deep flash from Letny potentially for him.
Is it worth it, though? Well, he needs to find a way to escape.
Yeah.
And they have no smoke grenades, again. So I guess the flash is to try and do something, to try and creep away. No more flashes for Letny. There's the eventual peek, and we'll see if Esperanto can do any more. Double peek, and he won't survive either. So really awkward, and we mentioned that before. When the smoke is up, sometimes the CTs have gone too far, and they're trying to rotate back. But when the smoke isn't up, there can be problems, and the round is made a hell of a lot more expensive. Could have survived with 3, but no smoke. They survived with 1. CR4ZY, you're going to have the AWP and the M4, so we've got some hero weapons to be used. Esperanto trying to block, but he's going to get spotted by the MAP2 of AZ, and there's an answer from Otto. Does he hold his position? Often in a situation like this on Inferno, AWP gets a shot towards B, gets a kill towards B rather, rotates towards A because they expect the T to try and avoid. But that meta can turn around, and Otto will hold his position. In fact, he'll have support from Nexa making his way, Hunter making his way. He could drop a smoke grenade on, but surely you want to keep things open for the AWP. Looks like he's lining up the smoke grenade, and that might make them think that, that the AWP is rotated even more. Letny is spotting things down in the middle of mid, and Otto continues to cause problems. He's blind and in the flames. A transfer attempt from Gade, but that's the big weapon gone. And it should be okay. Or will it? Hunter with 2! Just in time. Beautiful stuff from him. And now Nex is delaying. He's buying time for Letny to rotate with the M4.
Great flash as well. That could be a reposition coming in, but Nex is out in the open.
Counterintuitive enough. Like, oh, it's got to be on the other side of the site. And but the second kill with the CZ was amazing. Anyway, we're missing out on the action in this particular round. Hunter going crazy now. He's feeling it. Playing a rush. Not quite working out though. Excuse me.
Work out. North have no presence on Banana. They're going for A right now. Otto is on the port position. Oh, that's a big miss. That could have been such an opportunity. Nexu will dig himself in towards the cubby there on Arch, but right now, CR4ZY, they're all playing alone. Ooh. Oh my god, that was almost the second one, but it's going to be Esperanto to get himself a double, and they are just facing for days these CR4ZY defenders, and it's looking very good for them. But Kirby is still alive and kicking, and he has time to work with, but he doesn't have the bomb.
Look at all the X's on the minimap. Absolute butchering in that short position, but Kirby's got time. He doesn't have much HP, but he's got time. That flashbang will be information for CR4ZY on where he could possibly be. Heading towards the library, it seems, just in case somebody's there flanking the flank. But this is killing a lot of time. We reached the 20-second mark. He's got angles towards the site, but 15 seconds now to retrieve the bomb and try and plant it, because one person may hide. If he finds Letny, maybe there's time to make it to Graveyard. He didn't see Letny's peek. Letny saw him. 5 seconds left. Letny can peek now. Oh, he didn't see him. 2 seconds! 2 seconds! Esperanto just gets around the corner in time, and it will be a timeout. That CR4ZY will be comfortable with 4 players on the A bomb site. That should have been a kill, surely. Somehow Gade survives it. Pushing forward now. 4 players in a short position. The numbers are just too great for North, as they often are when they push on Inferno. And now Otto is all that stands. And he's got to save. Out of position. 1 versus 3. Rotating from Banana. Not much he can do in this situation. You peek short. You see 4.
I think so. I think they're going to really have much to... I don't think they can really invest around the AWP.
He's aiming pretty high. He's expecting a jump as somebody swings past the balcony position, perhaps. There we go. Gade gets taken out, but he has no idea that somebody's deep balcony. That could cost them someone else on the A bomb site. It's going to cost him himself, in fact. So that's an important frag. And it's information as well. In the meantime, AZ's made his way towards the pool on B with 2 CTs standing there, but they know the AWP was on A. And AZ's been taken out as the bomb makes its way, only the bomb, towards Banana. So these anti-ecos and anti-force buys seem to be difficult for North. Almost favourable for CR4ZY.
I was wondering if Esperanto would have found a way to push that.
Look at the minimap. What is the plan here for North?
Yeah,
the bomb is alone, standing in a position where it would actually hear rotation on Speedway from players, but now it's creeping into the B bomb site alone and dies. Valde gets taken out while the other 2 players are top mid. What is going on? What plan is this?
I don't know. There is no plan. There is no plan. But perhaps Yugi can save this one. He's the only one with any HP. He's got the AWP as well. This is really awkward. And look at how much time has been bought. They are going to be forced. Their hand is forced by the time. Hunter needs to make sure he's just absolutely hidden here. Kirby can't check absolutely everything. Again, time is going to create a situation where they're going to have to rush things, and that's what happens when you have to rush things to Crossfire now. Yugi stuck between them. He doesn't really have time to go for the bomb plant. They just have to survive, and they've managed to do it. They've won another round with pistols. It's almost every single one, James.
So looking at the mini-map.
It's going to cover Otto, so he can't really do too much. And it's at the moment that North wanted to go for the push as well. Hunter finds the bomb. He picks up a kill. And that's so much information. North are fairly committed. They don't see anything on Banana, so they're going to keep pushing towards A. And Crazy are going to rotate everybody.
Then he survives a difficult situation for both players. The bomb's falling into the bomb site now, but Yugi's there to trade, but only after Otto gets two. Gade and Otto fall now, and it's Yugi alone versus three players. Too many man. He's got some cover though, but not enough. And I've lost count of how many of those have come from unforced errors on North, if you will. Anti-eco rounds and so on. And you can't afford to give this many rounds to your opponent when you're on map down.
Yeah, absolutely not. I think it's at least like 4 rounds from pistols, from saves. Obviously, there's been like one round had an AWP in there, and one of those 2 rifles that were saved. But this is a clean one for Crazy. There is a world where they get 8-7.
There are only 2 players here, but if Esperanto can get the smoke down, that could be everything. But he's not going to have the angle. But he's got the spray though. Will he get a kill out of it? Running out of bullets, and Vade might punish the reload. He's going for it, but he's gone too slow. Esperanto around the corner. In the meantime, Nex has been taken out, but there are still 2 players on the B bomb site. But Hunter could not have been expecting that. Yeah,
this is really difficult now for Crazy. Honestly, though, they've already got 7 rounds. I can't believe it. Oh my God! A free one through the smoke for Esperanto, and there's a real chance here. Obviously, they have to go for it being the last round and all. They got some retake utility. Letney is going to dispense of that incendiary. There's a peek from Val, and all of a sudden things are starting to turn around. Has to reposition Gade, but he will get the catch onto Esperanto. Whilst he does so, Otto with the flashbang for the assist for Letney as he pushes forwards. Still not checking second oranges where Gade's at, and there it is. Letney now has it all to do. But that bomb is surely too far ticked at this point, and indeed,
not the CZ. What will he do with it? Exactly the same thing, actually. This is exactly the same setup that Crazy had, except Valley doesn't have any Kevlar.
See if they can get a good result from it. You know, as far as Info is concerned, Crazy seem to need all the help they can get. They've been finding it in some, abusing, some punishing some mistakes of North, but also ultimately it comes down to their excellent individual ability to be able to do so. And here goes the flashbang over the top. That's Valley dead straight away. Esperanto with too many angles to look at. Otto, though, were able to isolate AZ, so he's down. That's a 3 versus 3. And with a minute left and Hunter gaining information, and Kirby, is he going to suspect this? No, absolutely not. Better position on Hunter. That's a free one, and that is such an advantage now for Crazy as they have an opening towards the A bomb site.
Yugi creeping though. Oh, that's a beautiful one shot. The bomb's on the floor for now, but now Yugi's on the floor as well. Eating the dirt. Nobody wants to do that. Gade, last man standing. Hunter will plant the bomb for the pit where Otto makes his way. At first, when there were 2 frags for Crazy on Banana, I thought, well, they must realize what the setup was.
And Esperanto will be quickly making his way on a fast timing towards the log, so be careful though. Lots of CTs here, and a transfer. Can't quite make it there, but Otto will finish it off for him. Yourself options, and Crazy will lose nobody here. So it's already looking pretty clean for them. 9-8 of one of the B players. And speaking of which, we saw the presence, the threat towards B, but now in comes Crazy towards the top mid take, around 1 minute. Gade's been isolated. Where's Valley? In the boiler position. They don't know. Oh, can't quite connect the first couple of bullets, and that's going to be a wrap for him, and Kirby's dead as well. So
again, I just want to credit Crazy's timing. They're doing things a little earlier in this round than they did in the previous round as well, so to mix up the timings is good, but they're doing it with so much time to correct for any issues, which makes me happy because we don't see this often enough, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's playing the really slow style works, but it has to be done masterfully. The reason why it can work is because if you're doing it like Crazy, you can see the patterns. You can kind of predict once you see the first couple decisions as a team that they make. You can be like, okay, this is the next natural progression, and the pacing, if it's on point, if it's not staggered or if it's not in some way manipulated out of the ordinary or conventional pacing as we see here from Crazy, then it's kind of easy to predict. But sometimes you don't need to go to those lengths. You don't need to make things complicated. You can use the basics first.
North did. It seems that Crazy may try to abuse them in the same way. Yugi creeping on that short position. Hunter's waiting for him. Yugi's got an AWP, and he will deliver the shot. Pops back into the site. No response from Crazy.
That was a really nice one. It was a very important kill from Yugi. But as you say, James, Crazy have, again, they've been pretty quick about this. They've left themselves with plenty of time. They don't have any banana presence, though. And we saw that is definitely quite worrisome because it does create a big argument to not double back, but instead to commit. But what they're doing here is cool because they're just holding position. And here's the information play, and that is a punish onto Gade. And now they can queue up the push into that A-bomb side. They can press the big red button and get everybody piling on in. You can see that they are taking it methodically, though, getting the smokes in place first before they will commit onto the A side. However, Valde now stepping outside of the library, trying to see what he can find, and he's going to find Otto. Big kill from Valde.
There are 2 players on the site, and the bomb's been, well, the bomb's still with Esperanto, but there's 15 seconds on the clock here, and he needs to do something. There goes Valde. Yugi still alive. He's dropped the bomb as well. 10 seconds. Got to get collected. Got to get planted. AZ's the only man standing. You can see him bouncing around the arch position. There's a flash avoided by the T on the box, and Lenny won't win the duel. Next, coming around the corner. Such a cruise.
Yeah, I saw that. And there's a nice nuke of that bottom banana position, and that tells the Crazy a lot. You see that many grenades at the beginning of the round, but they didn't have any players to really capitalize, but there's so much damage coming out from these grenades. Beautiful work from North to stagger them in that way, but now they've got to all rotate because they've telegraphed that they're all at banana so hard here. Surely Crazy are already on the A side.
Crazy needs some smokes in this arch position, though. Kiabi's the first one to engage. There goes the smoke, but there's grenades to come back. He's got the ball from Otto. They're running into the mill. And they get turned into grain. That leaves Gade now with a 5-7. A pop flash play won't work out. His tendencies are. So there's no peek because it's simply not necessary. The flashbang will do the job. Speaking of flashbangs. Crazy with a surprise attack into the B bomb site. They've sent false telegrams. They sent a pigeon with, I was intercepted with bad information, and in they charge, and potentially eliminating more players to have Valde in this position. So if he engages, maybe it slows him down elsewhere, and he probably gets a frag from that position. Because again, there isn't really anything else to get out.
That information and feed it to his teammates, and Yugi is served up in Esperanto, and they will spot, well, North, that now being if you're Crazy.
Gade waiting for the perfect timing. Footsteps heard, they're lining up for him. Hunter on the high ground. Kiabi still in the pit though, hasn't been seen. Valde running distraction. This is surely a round win for North.
Difficult, and that's not a good look for Crazy. They have lost a player, and oh my god, Hunter and Letney are critically...
Hide at the back of the site. If they don't get Molotov from New Box, that flash could go over the roof and allow them to peek. A cheeky one from AZ with that Krieg. Again, it does make a difference after all. 5 versus 3. We've got flashes over the roof for peeks to come in, and the frags keep coming. They're lining up once more. There's a transfer for Gade. 4 players survive because Valde is still in CT spawn. He's got no grenades to help his teammates on the B bomb site, so this might be a tough one for North. There are 20 seconds though. If they can find a way to delay and make it really hard to plant the bomb, speaking of which, it's falling into the pool now. 15 seconds, and here through the smoke again, but there's a 180 with the AWP, and they're falling to pieces on the B bomb site. 8 seconds on the clock. The bomb still needs to get planted though.
I can't believe that series of frags. It was so quick. In comes Gade. He gets denied immediately. Hunter, the bouncer of the...
Honestly, if the guy in CT has 1 flashbang, everything could be different. But he didn't. And it's 14-10. Crazy are 2 rounds away from the legend stage of the main.
Close, and here goes a deep nade from Gade. He's going to go all the way to second mid. That is so deep. There's the smoke, and that is
makes everything brittle. 2 versus 5 situation wherever the teams choose to go. But now they've been smoked off. Do they give this up? Do they save for the final round? They're all rotating towards B bomb site. Barney's made a play through, but he's gone.
Yeah, this is looking really difficult now. Does Kiabi feel committed? Looks like he's going to go straight through. The spray lands, but doesn't do enough damage to get the frags. Esperanto denies them again. Yugi in a 1 versus 4, and North have committed basically everything into this retake haphazardly, and it has not worked out for them. Perhaps the pressure, all they need to take down North 2-0. Yugi will be taken out in front of the smoke. Oh, this 1v1. Oh, beautiful Gade. It looked like he really had every ounce of information he needed there to know that was coming. And Esperanto, oh my god, there's a trade at the very least. Looked like Esperanto may have had that for free, but he'll go down. So the man advantage is with North here, and Otto not going to survive in middle. Gade really doing all that he can in this round with the 2K, and Crazy are committing towards B here. And you can see that it's an easy read for North at this point, given the positioning of Gade. He is a sentinel towards that A side of the map.
Kiabi's got the flash by the well, the one we always talk about. They're just waiting for the push. They're inviting the push. Gade's watching the rotation. That's an unexpected headshot, though. There's a ding-dong from Yugi, or just a ding, and a follow-up. There's a flash from Kiabi. Bomb's in a weird space. And there is a boost. Letney's looking for it, but he looks away. He pulls the bomb out, and he can do nothing much. New Age Morse code. Doesn't matter how many bullets you fire, it's still hello. Moving it out of the boiler position, excuse me. Yugi gets taken out. Early problems here for North. 3 players still towards this A bomb site, however. AZ being entrusted with Banana. Esperanto continues to move forward. He sees 2. That's a lot of information, but can they get the frags? As all the CTs getting the frags now. 3 versus 2 in favor of North. We've got the pop flashes off the door into that short position. Otto stuck behind the hay bales. His teammates in tow as well. Surely there are sound cues. Beautiful from Kiabi. There is a crossfire for the CTs. That smoke will soon go, but here's a new one. Kiabi's repositioned. There's flashes and there are frags. They go for that. North getting closer on Banana now, and you never know in situations like this. AZ's going to have to deliver. But if he runs out of bullets at the wrong time, you can see, waiting for the reload, Letney trying to punish and get a 1 versus 1, which he did get, didn't win though. And there's a nice cleanup. North are 2 rounds away from overtime, from survival.
Is really what made the difference for North. However, there are ways to approach that. For example, a delayed retake of Banana. But that said, you know what? He's just going to take down Esperanto
in the next round. They've got to get a bomb plant, otherwise they are screwed. Not looking bloody likely though, is it? The way things are going, they're blind, they're close to flames. And there's only 3 remaining. Have Crazy run out of steam on Inferno. Gade creeping up to that short position, just waiting to pop out. Otto taken out. North now angry. There goes the bomb. I don't think they're going to get that bomb plant again. Nex has got literally no money. Nothing in his pockets but knives and lint. With no bomb plant, it is not going to be easy, but they will be able to get utility and pistols at least. Maybe something can be done. He gets 2. Okay, Nexa. He needs an ace. He won't get it. But they have enough utility to get close or to try to at least. They're getting wiped out in Banana once again. A 2nd win for North.
Yeah, so important. Again, you can see everything really pivots off of their tactical superiority on Banana. The way that they execute that is superior. Otto misses an opportunity with a deagle. Will he be afforded another? Moving quickly towards the A bomb site. There are CTs all over the place with better weaponry. Timing is a huge problem. Grenades are a huge problem, and it's looking really good here for North to secure the overtime. Now, Hunter taking some more damage. He's got to get out of this position quickly. Flick from Yugi will land, and Hunter is dead. And that's it. They've been around for quite a while at this point. Young talent's really blooming. And here we go. Into the overtime, and it's a very fast play down middle for Valde. What on earth is this? Down in the crawl space, the 2nd mid, catching Hunter. What the hell? How does he get a 2nd one? The punish from Esperanto failing demonstrably there. That is incredible.
What even is that? It's like playing matchmaking against hackers. 2 versus 4 for Crazy. This is not how you want to start overtime. North with brazen plays, taking absolute liberties.
Who goes into crawl space and just goes for it like that? That is kind of mad. It's like if did Valde at the beginning of the round said, "I know, guys, I'm just gonna rush into crawl space."
He flicked a switch in his head. The rage is on.
I mean, you got to get. I mean, in overtime, things do get pretty mad, and that's a good play to make to really mix things up. You know, so much expectation. The pacing's been kind of slow. Then you throw that one at them. Didn't see it coming.
Still doable for Crazy, because whatever site they choose to push, they're in a 2 versus 2 situation. Unbeknownst to them, but I think it's a reasonable expectation. Letney creeping, but it's a beautiful off angle from Kiabi. Gade's been spotted and swatted by Nexa. Looking for more headshots now, but he's got to speed up. He's got 30 seconds, and he knows there's a rotation coming in from the CTs. Time is of the essence. Sees nobody bottom mid, and he's smoked off. Doesn't have too much to lose. He'll put a smoke up for isolation, drop 1 flashbang, drop another one, make his way through if he can. Kiabi pops out, dies. 15 seconds. They don't need to engage now. Just hold an off angle of Yugi towards the bomb site, and that's a wrap. He'll get more aggressive than that. But now they're quietly waiting. But again, they have no presence in top mid. North have not been denied information, and that is a problem for this push.
Yeah, it really is. Your 3 players in position though. AZ, oh my, gets himself 1, and it is going really well here for North. Oh man, deleting everybody. The Crazy Esperanto. That's not a bad 2nd kill, but it's all
stand there. And now they find themselves with a MAP2 in the last round of overtime in the first half of overtime. And North are just growing with confidence. They've weathered the storm, and now they are taking control of this game of Inferno.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, again, it's just overtime is the great equalizer in the sense of more than just the scoreline, but the mentality as well. And you know, North, if they're able to get this 3-0 sweep, you got to favor their chances to force it to a third. Either way, want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. Kirby going for the jiggles here, and Letney's actually crossed the angle. Flashbang, and he's going to be able to get that kill. Nice one from Letney, doing the job that he needed to do. As Crazy now start to power their way through Porch towards that A-bomb site. Rotations coming in quickly now for the North's team, but they will be smoked off. Will Vade try to go through this? Gade is left alone. How much damage can he get as they jump over towards his position? There's one. Can they find a plant? Valde, that might be his cue to move through the smoke. Indeed it is, as Gade has had a successful distraction onto this push. And oh my goodness! The 3-0 indeed for North.
There's a Molotov at the moment. 20 seconds for North, and again, it's going to be a 5 versus 3. Could be worse. Big flashes coming in. Otto's going to find 2, but there's a player on the balcony. Hunter with delivering multi-kills. 10 seconds now. We've got a human missile crisis on the A-bomb site, but has he done the job? 6 seconds to plant the bomb. There isn't, and oh, it's going to be a close one. He might just get this.
Oh, there it is. And Kirby, he's got 10 HP. He's stuck on the bomb site here, and Esperanto is cutting off the angles there. Oh my goodness, Kirby. He's going to just hold this very tight. They're looking for Esperanto to peek. It's a right-eye peek. Oh, man! Esperanto
on Banana. North look like they've got somewhere to be, but they're walking in the flames. Yugi half health, so is AZ. But they've done the initial part. They've taken Banana. It's cost them some HP. Cheeky frag from Otto, though. He sees plenty of players rotating as well. He's got some information for the next 10 to 15 seconds, but North are going straight back to the B bomb site.
What a beautiful abuse there from Crazy. You've got to love it. They are playing against the style of their opponent. They realize, Esperanto saw all the presence on Banana, so Otto double checks it. He knows it is safe to go for the mid peak. It's North. They're not going to have any lurkers hanging out in mid. And indeed it works out this time, at least, for Crazy. And North are back in towards the B-bomb site. And it's a 4 versus 2 situation here for North. Can they make it work? Nexa drops one. He is being stellar here with the 7-4, but now it's down to Esperanto once again with the AWP in hand. He's being challenged, looking away for the flashbang from a teammate, and he gets the one he needed to get.
3 versus 1. Gade has to plant that bomb quickly, but with 45 seconds, he's looking to eliminate players first. Again, he doesn't necessarily, never mind, he's going to get taken out.
Once again.
It's a nice molly. Forcing Valde forward, but there's no challenge. Got to be careful of a pop flash play, and it seems as one's coming in. There's Hunter, beautiful stuff. And that's information, but they need more frags. There's still 4 North players around this A-bomb site, and Otto again with the cheeky picks. He sees the bomb. There's the flick as well. Flick for the jigs. The bomb's on the floor, and it's Kiabi versus 5. Disaster has struck for North.
This is such a desperate spot, and they know that he's there. They saw him throw the lurk smoke. It's all he can do to get a headshot.
Will be heard by Gade, I do believe, but I can't imagine he expects it to be in Boiler. Or maybe he does. We've got the pre-fire there. Now, what can you do? He could have a flash through the window. He's going to go for the cheeky pick. Man advantage for them. A much slower round than they like to play on Inferno, but so far so successful.
And this is a spot where Esperanto got a lot of info towards Banana. And he was going to rotate towards A, but he just heard a flash. Again, knowing that if North aren't showing presence, they're probably all together on the other side of the map. But in hearing that flashbang, that tells them a lot. However, they still don't know too much. And they've got to be careful because North are going to understand that you're adjusting to their play style. So you can't always do the same thing as you've been doing here. And North are splitting things up here. They're actually looking a bit more standard. And Hunter goes for the info play, and the punish is in. North look very good here.
Yeah, they've seen the bomb towards the A-bomb site. That's for beautiful stuff. He keeps going forward, but he loses control of the bomb. Leaves Nexa alone, but he's gone past double stack. And Yugi scoped in, but the timing is unbelievable. Can he survive, Yugi? 20 seconds, he finally goes down. Nexa slithering away to the pit. 16 seconds for Kiabi to find him. He's been busy elsewhere. Moving in now quickly. He's got 10 seconds to find out where the CT is. He could be anywhere, but he spotted him. 7 seconds. He's going to go for the bomb plant. That's pretty much guaranteed at this point. Nexa with 15 HP versus the AK of Kiabi. Dancing around with some pre-fire here and there. Spots a shoulder. Nexa just holding position, waiting for Kiabi to move into his crosshair. Another elbow seen. Kiabi goes wide. No fear from Kiabi. High flashbang. Nexa, oh, he was so close. I think he should have been.
However, Esperanto's looking a little bit cheeky here, and Yugi is ready and waiting. They were waiting for a push, and there it was.
He's been so key in this overtime for Crazy. More smoke's going up, moves to the library position, charging through the smoke. He's got to play it by Archer as well, and it turns into a bait. Beautiful stuff. Otto is taking liberties again. 4 versus 2 now for Crazy as they try to hold on to the A-bomb site, and there goes the bomb.
And there it is, 1 round apiece here in this, most definitely the favorites. Esperanto and take a shot there. Look at the pacing coming in here from North. They are moving up very quickly. Good grenade work to take down Valdi, but Nexa goes in for a kill to see what's going on, and he will pay for that with his life.
Didn't check the corner. Maybe thought there was fire there. But it was 45 on the clock. Yugi is under the coffin position. Beautiful shot, making sure it lands on the head. Can't land the flick though on Kiabi. And here comes AZ as well, and there goes the bomb site.
Yeah, and after that, surely there's not much that can be done here. Lenny will swing in. Doesn't have much to work with. And Otto will come in as well, but a little bit late.
They had a Molotov on the bomb, which has only now been collected. Oh, he's got. If he had a HG, if he bounces a HG off the wall, it would kill AZ. The fadeaway, is that going to do the job? No! Ooh. 1 HP! That could have been everything!
They know where he is, surely. He's going to be in one of two places as he makes his presence known with that AWP pulling the trigger. He will work around the corner. That's fantastic, Otto. He does take some damage in the process, but that was a fast shot. He is absolutely... He waits patiently on the pallet here, how much damage can be done. That fast work has been brilliant from Crazy, but they'll still pick up the kill against Letney. Trade is not working out here for Crazy. Nice movement from Hunter. That wide peak does the job. He collects the bomb. Nexa! He gets himself number 2, and that is an open A bomb site. And now it's up to Yugi. I cannot believe they managed to still convert on this.
He's got a Molotov, but what could he hope to do with it in this situation? And how could he know how low Nexa is? It seems he's going to give it a go. Creeping towards the site. I don't know where he is, but Nexa may have just spotted him. I'm not really sure, but he's seen him now. 22 rounds will take it.
Oh, that's a punish and a half.
Yugi towards the arch position will be denied information. Does he rattle off a shot? He does. Starts to rotate immediately. In the meantime, Crazy showing some presence towards the B bomb site. Despite the Molotovs throwing top banana, there will be a rotation from Valde from B to A. There's no vision of arch, so someone's got to go there and see what's going on and make sure there's no wrap. Flashbangs, Hunter's behind the pillar. I don't know if Yugi's seen him. I don't think he has. A transfer won't work this time, but it's still a 4 versus 2 for Crazy. That's the first kill for North in this round.
Absolutely, not looking good for them.
Is this the run? Match point coming the way of Crazy in just a few seconds. Yugi's really got to hold on to this AWP. He's got $250 in the bank. And that's why I was asking questions in the round prior about, does he go through it? There might be flashbangs, but this could be disastrous. That wasn't a good start. But this is the last round of this overtime. They're lining up, but they are about to take the bomb site. There it is. Man advantage for Crazy as they look to plant the bomb now with 20 seconds remaining, and North are very far away.
It's a big rotation, and Yugi, ooh, just missing his opportunity by a hair there. And that will be Otto getting into position, but maybe not for long there. That incendiary will sail forwards. Otto not wanting to take a peek here, which is actually pretty smart. Instead of doing that, he's just going to fall back with his teammates. Kirby will find one of the two players. Nice dink comes in from Kirby, and also Yugi gets a pick also. So it's now down to Nexa, 1 versus 2. This is for the win. Can Nexa do it under the pressure as he gets one? There's the second one, but no, Yugi denies and not stay alive for yet another overtime. To make their name, to start their legacy, or perhaps for it to be ended. Otto definitely starting a legacy with some of the AWP shenanigans we've seen out of him. That's a nice opening towards... Bring it on. Bring it on. Lenny will be leading the way there with the likes of Nexa towards that statue. And Kirby, he is in trouble. 4 HP, 1 bullet. Does it? How the hell does he get out of there? I don't understand how that is possible, that Kirby is alive. We'll have to see if that has a part to play in the future now that we see Valde. The focus is on him as he tries to defend from Graveyard, looking for the perfect timing. There's players coming in from left and from right. And there it is. There's one and a second one as well. Beautifully played. The timing impeccable from the likes of Valde, leaving Esperanto in a 1 versus 3, and his head is well and true.
Creeping through the apartments. Hunter's about to jump to his doom, though. Didn't see the angle. Can Kiabi get out of there? It looks like he can. In the meantime, Crazy have taken top banana, and a 3rd and 4th man are potentially rotating in that direction.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good here for North, and you got to look at Kiabi's performance in this game. I feel like he's been quietly doing a lot of damage, 40 for 22, and there's another pick coming in from the likes of North. They are looking very good. Crazy down to 3, and without a single frag as a response. Side is going to line them up.
Oh dear.
I think he didn't spare a single bullet. They didn't waste a single one. Okay, well, North are looking like they're about to get a second round. Esperanto in trouble here.
They're in a lot of trouble now, Crazy. 24 seconds on the clock. Does he try to push one of these sites? Well, he doesn't really have any the money. Okay, he's got 5K, but
good for another 3-0. They're going to mix things up with an aggression. Yugi covering down towards the pit as we get Valde once more going very, very deep. They won't suspect this. There's no response whatsoever, and that's the bomb at the feet of Valde.
Absolutely ridiculous performance from Valde. He has neutered Crazy's push, but this could still get turned around. Yugi doesn't land his shot. Not enough of it anyway. Minute 20, the bomb can be collected. Hasn't been just yet though. Crazy looking to punish these positions, and Hunter will do exactly that. 3 versus 3, make it 2. The bomb still has to be collected. Oh dear, okay. All right, AZ, I thought he might rotate through Banana, but there's a smoke up on top of Banana, so they'll go CT, which allows Crazy to get the bomb. Otherwise, he would have seen it, and things would have got real funky. Next, will be careful. Does not know what to expect. In the meantime, AZ's moving towards the arch. No, they're not really sure what's going on. North, they're going back and forth, considering their options, but the bomb will be making it to the A bomb site. There's going to be a boost over the smoke, and that bomb has just made it onto the site now. 40 seconds left. There's a Molotov, but can North take this round? Crazy have got a choke point for the time being. Plenty of utility being exchanged, making it through now. There's next 2. He's got to jump on one of them, but where is Nexa? Last seen on the site, creeping around the smoke, jumping onto the vest, but it won't be enough.
Really being tested here by Crazy. And here we go, once again. I cannot wait to see what Otto's going to be up to. I feel like he keeps getting powered up, James.
What is the apartments? Normally it's the other way around, so what is the plan here?
Yeah, they're kind of boxing themselves in. We talked about this before. Pushing up Porch is very dangerous. It puts a lot of pressure on the apartments player to be able to deal with the pit player. And then essentially by, in so doing, eliminate the crossfire for the CTs. But there goes the apartments player. Good trade though, as Letty goes for the deep peek towards the Porch area, but still it looks to work out brilliantly for Crazy. 23 back in there. You talked about this, James, getting aggressive, you have to do it, and there are the grenades to prevent him from doing so as he tosses in a quick HE. That's a good one. And what is the plan for North here? Crazy going to make presence known. Letney coming in through. Archie spots Valley. That's got to be all the information they need. Good flashes coming in again for the spot. And they're going to dive in towards CT.
There was a pop flash play on Banana, and Esperanto got taken out, which leaves Nexa alone on the B bomb site. They played for that information, and it has turned into a complete disaster for Crazy. They've lost the B bomb site, and they've lost everybody but Otto. 1 versus 3. He is miles away. I don't expect that. I mean, he's got the money. Letney's the only
to see a lot more clutch situations. And there we go. North picking that one up. And they had a really good move. And again, you have to credit what they did there. They left the lurk towards the A-bomb side. They
he's expecting the T's to go through the smoke. He's going to make a wave. Oh, they're lining up for it, but he'll get nothing out of it. But he will see everyone. Crazy have to go for this. It is the last round of overtime.
Yeah, they can play retake here. They don't have to, Nexa doesn't have to do anything too crazy. This is the problem though, Yugi with that AWP on the Banana position that really locks out Otto. Although Otto has an AWP himself, so that's actually where you want the AWP versus the other one. Hunter gets a free pick onto Gade.
What is going on? Why is the bomb not being planted?
That's a good point, James. I didn't even notice that. They do have plenty of time. And in the meantime, with the bomb not going down and the confusion, it seems like they're getting picked off left and right, and in comes Crazy to save the day. North. This is going to be very tilting. The last 2 players remaining are stuck in a corner. They're in the dark position. There's fire all over the place, and they will get absolutely murdered. A 4K from Hunter to secure it, and another defeat themselves, as well as avoiding defeat against Crazy. And there's a 4-man stack here for Crazy on the A side of the map, so they're looking pretty good to defend this. It's all down to the utility work. Will they be able to flash away this? Look at the beautiful crosshair placement. Just expecting that flash to come in. So much damage, though. He was blind. And Valde now, very key to pick off Otto. A 1 versus 2 for Esperanto with the AWP.
6 frags in 5 seconds, and here we are with a few more, well, 1 more. Esperanto, 1 versus 2. I don't know if he's got the sound cues of AZ moving into the pit position. Valde will have a timing pick from the graveyard. He can play off of AZ. It's pretty much a guaranteed 1v2. Hello? Whereas he hasn't peaked. He'll peak eventually, though.
Fast pop flash play up. This is looking like a really like a contact play. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Yugi shoots Valde straight in the back of the head. That timing could not have possibly been worse. Oh my god! It's falling apart for North. It is falling apart at the seams. That is the last thing you want to see. That is the last thing you want to see.
Towards the B bomb site, a smoke has, sorry, Molotov has been posted up by North, and they will look to deploy some initial grenades, maybe bait out some utility. Okay, there were 2 players on the site. Hunt has been taken out by Kiabi in the meantime, and he starts to wrap, but also could post up in time. Kiabi's gone past the angle already, so this is going to get weird in CT spawn, and North are waiting in the meantime.
Yeah, Kiabi is definitely in a very strong position here as the Lurk. He's in a position to save the day, really keep 2 players at bay towards CT and A. And
what if Lenny could flank? He could flank Banana!
Also catches the flank there on Kiabi. Now here it is. The set piece comes in towards the B bomb site. Crazy, can they hold on here? They got 3 players. They got all the confidence in the world, and Otto, he's going to do more damage. It's Yugi. Very key kill. Get rid of the AWP there in the defense. They still have to push into the site, though, and Esperanto's right there on second oranges. Can he make the damage happen? Absolutely he can. He leaps, and Yugi will go down.
The longest rotation possible. No information. Not really going to go for the creep. The smoke never gets thrown towards the B bomb site, but the frags are here for sure. Trying to delay now, trying to buy time, and boy, do they need to. It's going to be a very long rotation. Yugi still delivering frags at the back. Only Otto and Hunter survive, and they haven't planted a bomb just yet.
Another clutch situation here for Crazy. A retake of 3 players for North. All coming from the CT side, and this is not a bad setup from Otto and Hunter, both going towards construction. There's a peek. Now they're teasing, trying to force them to commit in through this. Hunter playing close, he tries to launch, tries to pounce, and Otto goes down on the trade, and North pick up a very needed round. This is just always down to the wire.
Will it be heard? Will it be avoided? He's on fire. He's got to move eventually. Big flashes on the A bomb site. Big action. Kiabi so far so good. 2 frags for him. Buying time for his teammates. It's falling to pieces for Crazy. Everybody gets wiped out. This is only day 2 of the major. All this carnage. There's so much more to come. Next to behind the half wall. Got good timing with the grenades being thrown. Valde's head is juicy, but he can't quite pop it. 2 more players here that are lining up. And surely this is it for North now. 5 versus 1. Hunter versus the world. To stop North from finally getting to train. They hear him getting tagged through the smoke. And there are 3